Hello and welcome back to the Road to Good Cooking. And this weekend when I wanted to make some breakfast, I realized that this was my last jar of low sugar blueberry jam. So I decided to make myself a batch of low sugar blueberry jam this weekend. And that was my project for the weekend. And I'm going to be sweetening my blueberry jam with cane sugar from Azure Standard. I got this in my last Azure Standard haul. And here are my canning supplies. Here's my half pint jars and my box of 4 jars canning lids. And these lids have never let me down. I've had 2 mishaps, but they were operator error, something stupid that I did. But these canning lids are the absolute best. I say if you haven't tried them, definitely give them a try. You will not be disappointed, and they will not let you down. And since I'm going to be processing the entire bag of blueberries rather than using my small food processor, I'm going to be using my large food processor. So let's get started. The next few steps are going to be pretty well self-explanatory. And for those of you that have watched me make low sugar jam before, if you do not want to sit through this video, I'll put a card up in the iCard above, and that way you can watch something else if you so choose. I hope you kind of stick around because you might need a refresher course on making low sugar jam. So you guys turn off the TV, put your feet up, put the kids out the room, grab your favorite furry buddy and cuddle up and just relax and try to de-stress. And we are going through some stressful times. I told you that before, but you know what? We'll get through it. We'll get through it. We have to lean on each other and do whatever we have to do to keep ourselves calm and focused and stay in faith. Okay, I'm going to stop preaching. I'm going to put on some nice soft music for you to enjoy. So sit back and watch me work like you always do. Here are my blueberries simmering on the stove on a medium-low heat. I've already added the lemon juice and the calcium water. And after my blueberries comes to a rolling boil, I'll be adding the sugar. I brought my blueberries up to a rolling boil, and here I'm adding my cane sugar and the Pomona's Pectin. and I'm going to stir it constantly for 2 minutes. That way I'll make sure that the pectin and the sugar dissolves completely. After the 2 minute stirring time, I'm going to remove the blueberry jam from the heat, and then it'll be time to start the canning process. Whenever I'm working with blueberries, I always have on an old apron or an old shirt. That way, if I get blueberry juice splattered on me, I won't have to worry about messing up one of my good aprons or my good tops. And you'll notice here on my baking wire rack, I have it wrapped with a paper towel, or sometimes I use an old towel, whatever I have. This way I'll know that if I do spill something or splatter something, it will get on the paper towel, not on the countertop, because it will stain your countertop. Trust me on that one. I've done that before. After I filled up my jars, I realized that they were super hot with that hot jam in there, so I had to improvise here. So I'm using my jar. This is what I use to take the jars out in and out the canner. I'm just going to wrap that around the bottom. I know that there's a little instrument that you can buy for holding your jars, but my thought is, hey, I'm going to use what I got. There's no sense in spending money if I don't need to, right? Sometimes you got to improvise. I'm wiping all the rims of my jars with white vinegar. forgot to add the vinegar to the water, so I'm going to put it in there right now. Whenever I'm making waffles, I always line my baking sheet pan with aluminum foil because sometimes I overfill my little waffle maker here and then it creeps out the sides and it runs all over the stove and it just makes a mess, makes more work for myself. So this way, if I line my trays with some aluminum at the end of my cooking project, I can just take the aluminum off, throw it away, and I'm good to go. Easy cleanup. Work smarter, not harder. Come on now.
Pas de soleil, 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 pas de soleil.
Okay, this is what I've been waiting for. The other day I was so aggravated because I had my toast all buttered up, and then I looked in my jar and it was pretty well, almost empty, but I was able to get enough jam out of that little jar for one piece of toast. So I was determined this weekend to make me some low sugar blueberry jam, which is my favorite. And here is my chicken fingers that I had left over from last night's dinner. Nothing better than chicken and waffles. And I tell you what, I'm getting so hooked on my powdered eggs. To me, they taste better than regular eggs. They really do. And you saw how they scrambled up nice and fluffy. And here I'm pouring my hug in a mug. You gotta have that hug in a mug in the morning. And speaking of a hug in a mug, have you seen the price of coffee lately? Holy moly. And I decided to just kick back today and do a little editing, and while I was sitting at my desk eating. This video that you're watching is what I was editing. Always give thanks to God for your blessings. To me, that makes your food taste better when you ask God to bless it. I hope you all were nice and relaxed this weekend, and stayed home and didn't spend any money. And think about that. Now you got a little extra money in your pocket. Can't beat that. I will see you later on in the week. I was planning on getting this video up before now, but like I said, this weekend was just one of those kick back, laid back, chillax, do nothing kind of weekend. And after I got done eating my breakfast and doing a little bit of editing, I went back and I found me a movie called The House of David. And I tell you what, that is a great, actually it's a series, it's a 3-part series. And if you need something to watch to uplift your spirit, go watch The House of David. And it is just absolutely amazing. Oh my God, my breakfast was so good. It really was. And I was such a happy camper because I had some jam to go on my waffles. And if you haven't had jam on your waffles, you're missing out on life. And here I'm taking a picture of everything. This is going on my Instagram page. And if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and spending a few minutes of your time with me today. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so. And if you enjoyed my content, please give it a big thumbs up. That way you'll let YouTube know that you enjoyed my content. And don't forget to smash that notification bell. That way you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Once again, I'm going to say it again. You guys stay in faith. Keep God first. Know that He is still in control. And all this craziness is going on. We will get through it. We will get through it together. And the one thing about this, we're all in the same boat here. So we know what we have to do. Just stay in faith. Keep God first. Stay in prayer. And keep your spirits up. Okay? So be blessed. Keep on cooking. Make you some waffles. And have a great week ahead.